Buckle up, history detectives. We've been digging into ancient Egyptian mysteries for over 2 centuries and still have a ton of secrets to crack. Sometimes our discoveries lead to more questions than answers. Talk about keeping us on our toes. Let's dive into the top 10 most baffling findings in Egypt. Number 10 on our list is all about Sekhmet, the lion goddess. Imagine stumbling upon hundreds of towering statues, each one standing at an impressive 1.9 meters tall, while excavating the temple of King Amenhotep III. Mind blown. Imagine a mythical creature so feared. It was immortalized in hundreds of gruesome sculptures. A bloodthirsty archer, unleashing hellfire arrows on her foes while drinking human blood, sounds like an ancient horror movie villain. This legendary figure might have inspired up to 730 tributes worldwide. But here's the puzzling part, crafting so many masterpieces would have drained royal finances, hinting at a deeper purpose behind these chilling works of art. Check this out. Many ancient statues of Sekhmet are severely vandalized, with her head or face intentionally smashed or disfigured. Some historians believe this was a symbolic act by humans to assert their power over the fierce goddess, who was known for leaving destruction and death in her wake. Meanwhile, let's move on to an enigma that has kept treasure hunters guessing for ages. Khufu's secret room. Deep within the largest of Giza's 3 pyramids, built for Pharaoh Khufu, lies a mysterious 100-foot-long chamber that extends along the same slanted path as the king's grand chamber. Get ready for a mind-blowing discovery. Scientists use the Scan Pyramids Project's cool cosmic ray detector technique to find hidden cavities in these massive structures. This muon radiography method spots tiny energy particles called muons, which constantly bombard us from space. Yep, about 6 of them zip through your phone screen every second. Now, this breakthrough is huge because it's the first major inner structure found inside an ancient Egyptian pyramid since the 1800s, proving we still have a ton to learn from the Great Pyramid. Get ready for mind-blowing ancient engineering. Hidden beneath Egypt's Saqwara pyramid lies an extraordinary crypt featuring 24 massive stone statues, each weighing over 100 tons. That's like moving 40 African elephants at once. These colossal bulls are covered in precious jewels and carved from a single enormous granite block, measuring 4 meters wide, 3 meters tall, and nearly 12 meters long. The craftsmanship is so precise that it's hard to believe ancient stonemasons used only basic rock tools to achieve such perfection. Razor-sharp angles, flawless surfaces, and near-perfect straight lines that modern machines would envy. Imagine giant boxes built for just one massive bull, way bigger than those used for pharaohs. It's mind-boggling. The pharaohs were buried in teeny sarcophagi that barely fit their bodies, but these mysterious boxes remain hidden deep underground, and we have no idea why. Meanwhile, the Great Pyramid of Giza has a mind-blowing secret. It can channel electromagnetic energy into its inner chambers like a cosmic antenna. Scientists stumbled upon this strange property by accident while researching theoretical physics. Who knew ancient Egyptian engineering could aid future nanoparticle research? The pyramid's apex focuses light, radio waves, and microwaves down towards the base and those hidden chambers, making it one heck of an electromagnetic powerhouse. Here's a rewritten version. Buckle up, because we're diving into some seriously cool facts. The pyramid's tip is like a wave guide, channeling energy in specific directions thanks to its angle and unique frequency. Talk about precision engineering. But that's not all. The stone used to build this ancient wonder has hidden powers too. It creates nanoparticles with game-changing potential. Imagine sensors so sharp they can detect even the smallest changes, or solar cells that harness the sun's energy like never before. Is this a stroke of genius or pure cosmic luck? Next up, let's explore how our ancestors turned space debris into dazzling jewelry. Buckle up, because we're about to shatter some ancient misconceptions. We've long believed that our early ancestors were stuck in the Bronze Age, but hold on. They had wheels and only used one metal. Iron didn't enter the picture until much later, right? Well, not quite. A 5,000-year-old tomb near Cairo's got a jaw-dropping secret: iron jewelry. How could our ancient friends possibly create these pharaohs thousands of years before Egypt's Iron Age dawned? The answer lies beyond Earth, in meteorites that crash land on our planet. These space rocks are essentially pure iron and nickel, the perfect ingredients for crafting these mysterious beads. Imagine being part of a society where cosmic treasures were the ultimate status symbols, like this incredible metallic find that seemed to have fallen straight from the heavens. But here's what still sparks debate. How did they manage to ignite flames hot enough to melt iron? Now let's switch gears and dive into another mind-blowing mystery: ancient electric lamps. You've heard it before, but it's time to explore if the Egyptians actually had working electric lights thousands of years before Edison's groundbreaking invention. To shed some light on this enigma, we're heading deep into Egypt's history to unravel the secrets hidden in the stunning carvings and hieroglyphics at the magnificent Temple of Hathor in Dendera. Check it out, this ancient setup looks eerily like an old-school Crookes tube. You've got a cable snaking along the floor, connecting to a lotus base, which holds a big glass container with a wavy filament inside, kinda like a snake. This is actually pretty cool because the same principle was used in those early experiments with cathode rays and electrons. A Norwegian electrical engineer even noticed the similarities, and guess what? The nearby inscriptions back him up. They mention the light of the creator god, which gives us a clue about what this ancient device might have been for. Get ready for a game changer. Welcome to the tomb of the Silver Pharaoh. No, it's not about a pharaoh covered in silver, but rather an amazing find called Sekhmet's tomb. Little-known Egyptologist Pierre Monet uncovered this treasure during World War I and was blown away by what he found. The sheer extravagance inside is mind-boggling, even compared to the legendary tomb of Tutankhamun. You'll spot an overwhelming amount of precious jewels and rare metals filling every nook in this gigantic chamber, but the jaw-dropping centerpiece will leave you speechless. Get ready to be blown away by this mind-boggling silver sarcophagus. It's the only one entirely made from pure silver. The master craftsmanship is seriously next level, with intricate details that were probably way beyond what any skilled metalworkers of that time could even imagine. And if that wasn't enough, a massive solid gold death mask covers his face, screaming luxury and power. But here's the crazy part: Egypt was in the midst of a civil war during his rule, making this jaw-dropping display even more mysterious. Check this out. You won't believe what archaeologists dug up at the Sequoia site. Amidst all these ancient relics, one super weird artifact sticks out like a sore thumb. This wooden statue is being called the Sequoia Bird, but it's no bird you've ever seen before. It kinda resembles a hawk, but don't let that fool you. Things take a crazy turn when you look at its wings. They are not feathers, they more like, you guessed it, an airplane wing. And if that's not enough, this bird has a tail that stands upright just like on modern jets. But here's the kicker: no feet, and instead of a beak, it's got this sleek fuselage, making it look more like a miniature aircraft from thousands of years ago than any creature you've ever seen. Buckle up and get ready for some mind-blowing history. It's long been debated whether an ancient Egyptian statue, now missing its mysterious horizontal stabilizer, was actually a super advanced glider. To put this myth to rest, scientists built a scale model using the original measurements, and guess what? This baby takes off with 4 times the lift force needed to stay airborne, compared to a regular glider. But here's where it gets really wild. How did ancient Egyptians even know about basic aerodynamics? Get ready for a mind-blowing tale from ancient Egypt. The Egyptians believed their gods had super cool, otherworldly oval heads. And when Pharaoh Akhenaten ruled from 1352 BC, his statues showed him with an equally jaw-dropping, elongated head, like he was a god himself. But did someone force his head into this weird shape as a kid? Or was it just a result of being born with a 1 in a million genetic quirk? The truth is still out there. Fossils thought to be Akhenatens actually back up the weird genetics theory. And you won't believe what they show at the back of his fossilized skull. Buckle up, math lovers. We're about to dive into one of history's greatest enigmas: how those ancient pyramids were constructed. You might wonder, what's behind these structures' super accurate dimensions? Did you know the Great Pyramid is aligned almost perfectly with true north, an error margin that even our current tools can't match? And here's a mind-blowing fact: builders used something called the royal cubit, equivalent to 1.86 feet, as their unit of measure. Mind blown. The Egyptians' measurement is only 1.25 millionths of our planet's circumference between north and south poles. You might think ancient Egypt was all about pharaohs and pyramids, but they also grasped a remarkable fraction of Earth's dimensions without the wheel, a staggering 365.24 cubits, that same number we use for a year today. Now, we've simplified it to 365 days, but occasionally we add an extra day every 4th leap year.